Hi everybody, how are you? So I'm back with part 3 of my little mini series that I'm doing for beginning makeup. I wanted to start off this one here, not with a tutorial, but more suggestions on things to start off with. Makeup can be very scary for those who haven't worn it or have only had other people do their makeup. Some people want to start with colors, some want to start with neutrals, and they're still worried about how to apply it and everything else. So I quickly wanted to go through some suggestions that I have as far as what to buy when you're first starting makeup. And I'm going to tell you right now, all the products that I'm going to show you are budget products to start off with. And primarily because you don't know how your eyes are going to react to wearing eyeshadow or eyeliner or anything like that. And these aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg to play around with or to just experiment with, because you need to experiment. The more you experiment, the more comfortable you'll get, and that's really all I have to say. So some brands that I highly suggest to get are E.L.F, which is an awesome brand, and they're they're budget cosmetics that work just as well as a high-end cosmetic. And if you're looking to experiment more full face, I suggest like the E.L.F's little clutch, which I did a review on a while ago when I got it, and I still have it. It's like $15. You get a ton of different eyeshadows to play around with. You get some colorful ones, you get some neutrals, and some that you can do smoky eye with. And the pigmentations are awesome on them. And then on the bottom, you get a bronzer, a highlighter, a blush. And this is another type of highlighter. You also get some stuff for brows. And then you get lip glosses, because not everybody's used to wearing lipsticks. They're used to wearing chapstick. So this, I would say, is actually a perfect starter little kit for anybody who's looking to start off with makeup. It also comes with little brushes, but I take those out. And it comes with an eyeliner. It's a perfect little kit to start with. You have multiple choices of eyeshadow colors to wear. You also get the blush, the bronzer, and the highlighter, which you can play around with and learn with. And I will show more on how to do all that later. We're going to go through all that step by step on how to apply foundation, or the different ways to apply foundation, and so forth and so on. If you're not looking to go full face and you're just looking to play with your eyes, you can also get this other E.L.F palette, which my colors have moved around on. And this, I believe, is the Cool palette, and they still have it available. And again, it has a ton of different colors, and I believe this was $5. And I mean, it gives you a ton of options of eyeshadows to wear, and just another good option, so you have a lot more choices to go with. Now, if you're looking, other companies that I think would be really good to start off with are Profusion, which I have brought up in many videos in the past. And they've got palettes that are, that's not going to work, palettes like this. These are just a couple that I pulled out. I have many Profusion palettes. Some like that. That just gives you a little bit more color range to play with. They also have these palettes, which I just featured in one of my videos. And you have more color options here. These are more for neutrals. And there's 2 of these palettes here through Profusion. And I believe they're still available at Walgreens. I'm not positive. I'll have to check up on that. But they have other items just like that through Profusion. Another great company that you can use is City Colors. And here's 2 of the palettes that I have that were also featured in a video that I did not too long ago. And you have color options there too. These are a little bit more colorful, but they do have ones that are not so colorful. that you can start off with. I do a lot of color, so I don't own a whole lot of things that don't have a ton of color to them. Another great company is Wet n Wild, which you can get palettes like this, which are, you know, $5, and you have lots of colors to play with and learn what to do with, and they have little guides on the back. Here's another one through Wet n Wild. I absolutely love this palette here. This palette is very nice, very colorful, or not colorful, but perfect for neutrals and just adding that hint of color. And then my last one that I was going to show really quick is this palette. Well, this one I don't think is available, but I know Clean Color has other palettes that are available at CVS. And then you can also find, not Clean Color, the Color Workshop. And this is, again, it's another palette that has multiple items that you can start off with. So if you don't wear lipstick, start off with some colorful lip glosses. It comes with a blush and a bronzer, so those you can play along with. And then it comes with plenty of colors to play with also. And then I fibbed. There's one more company that I want to talk about, that if you're absolutely looking to go minimal price to play around and learn with your makeup, you can also go with, or two more, with Clean Color, which is another cool company. And all of these products I have showed in a video in the past, and I will find links for them. This one here is just a blush palette, but I figured I'd show it. This was $1.99, and you have plenty of blushes that you can play with and learn and see which blush best works for you. Do you like the brighter blushes? Do you like the more mauve blushes? Do you like the more natural peachy blushes? This here is probably not the best palette I could have grabbed, but this is one of their palettes, and it has many, many colors in here to play with and learn to do your makeup with. Once you get comfortable with these items, then you can move forward and buy more expensive brands if you want to. But at least these are some options for you as far as things to get started with. Things that I absolutely suggest if you're going to start using makeup, and in my opinion, if you don't wear makeup and you want to start with everything, hold on one second, I gotta go turn on one of my fans shows. So, items that I absolutely suggest starting off with, like I said, are some of the palettes that have multiple uses to them. They have blushes in them and bronzers and a lot of colors. That way you can fully experiment with a lot of different items, but for a lower price. If you're starting off with foundation, I honestly am going to suggest getting a BB cream. Let that natural skin show through, and if you don't like the way that that covers, then move forward towards a foundation or a CC cream. As far as brushes, if I'm not a sponge tip person, so I would suggest getting a small little kit from can't think, E.L.F. You can get a kit for like $10 and it comes with all the brushes that you need. Let's see here. As far as lips go, if you're not used to wearing lipstick and you only wear like chapstick, the kits that have those little lip gloss ones that you can apply with your fingers, that's a really great way to get used to having some type of texture and color on your lips, and it's still light enough to where it shouldn't be too shocking. If not, you can go to Wet n Wild, or you can buy from E.L.F, Wet n Wild, NYC, City Color, Profusion. You know what? I don't know if Profusion has lipsticks. I'll have to look that up. I haven't bought any from them. And just get more neutral colors. Start off with a lighter, like more your lip color, and then maybe buy another one that is a hint darker, And then you can buy one, I don't know, that just you saw and you absolutely love, and just start playing around with those. You can mix those up together, and if the one that you bought that caught your eye was just, whoa, oh my goodness, you can mix it with the lighter ones and make it a lighter version of something you like. When starting to first wear makeup, I don't necessarily suggest buying eyeliner. If it comes with your kit, that's awesome. But I would sincerely let your eyes get used to wearing eyeshadow on them if you're not used to wearing eyeshadow. Once your eyes are adjusted and used to that, then go ahead and buy eyeliner, and then again you can buy blacks and browns and purples and greens and golds, and start off with what makes you comfortable. You don't have to dive into the deep end and wear all kinds of colors that just don't make you comfortable, because there's really no point in it. Blush, I suggest getting small little palettes just like this. You can go online and look up cleancolor.com and you'll find stuff like this, so you can play around with blush and see what works for you. And all these are lower end or budget cosmetics that you can play with and figure out exactly who you are and what you're looking for, and then move up to higher end brands. The only other thing that I really would suggest to get is an eye primer, so that when you are playing with the eyeshadows, they will last longer and you can actually, they apply better. That's really the only thing that I would say that is really a must, is a primer. And you can get that from E.L.F. City Color has one, and they're not that expensive. They're like $1 or $2 or $3 from E.L.F. And I believe City Colors is like $1.99 or $2.99, and they last forever. You just need a little bit to get going with your eyes. Excuse my kids in the background, they're playing. But that is my little intro to makeup and how to kind of get started and playing, and items that I would say to go buy before you go purchase more expensive items. Get used to wearing eyeshadow, get used to wearing foundation, get used to wearing whatever it is, the look that you're going for. Get used to wearing those through a lower end company first, and then purchase the higher end. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.